Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. And oh my god, you guys, it's fucking awesome to be back here because we finally got another update for Pokemon Academy Life Forever. And we're finally going to be able to see what happens because the month ended on a cliffhanger. And oh my god, it's going to be awesome. And again, I want to thank you all for the overflowing support that you guys showed for the interview. It was really fun talking to him and uh I plan on having him on the show again. Not for this is probably not going to be a post mortem at the end of month 2 again, but I'm going to have many different questions, many interesting questions written, and hopefully y'all will be interested in listening to that because the first few questions, or kind of all the questions, honestly, that I asked in that interview were pretty basic, and some of them were already answered before, so hopefully this time it'll be a lot more nuanced. Anyways, let's see what we have now. Also, I don't really know the audio balancing because this is on my repaired computer setup, so I just kind of cranked the desktop audio down to negative 38.1, so I'm just kind of hoping that it's either not way too quiet or I didn't do it enough. Either way, let's see. You are no longer you. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Is this? Okay, just looking at OBS right now. It seems fine. You should be able to hear me a good amount more than the game audio. I hope. You wake up at the crack of dawn, as you almost always do. Oh, hey, I'm actually playing as Dragaso. Your roommates aren't here. Unsurprising, given the events of last night. You had told them all to never come back. One little screaming match and all those slackers ditch me. Quitters like that will never be the #1 trainer of Kobukan. You throw off your blankets, looking at yourself in the mirror. Ha! Hair's looking good. Alright, time to get training. But who? Nate and Sharon are out. Those other two losers aren't here. Schlepp's dead or something. Horizontal ellipsis. I guess there's her. Might as well. I don't really know what voice I'm going to do for Dragaso. There she is! Yellow! She's finally here. She fell asleep waiting for me again, huh? Gotta figure out what's the voice for Yellow. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up! Grab a bunch of her little makeup. Blue! Yeah. You ready to go? Excuse me. Yeah. You ready to go training? I sure am. I was doing a bunch of research last night on fish type fish type as in water. Okay. It confused me in my head because, yes, it's just like a bird type. They added the new fish type. It's going to be freaking sweet, you guys. Anyways, I sure am. I was doing a bunch of research last night on fish type Pokemon Anatomy, and I think I should be a lot better at healing them now. Yeah. You know, if you didn't have that dumb thing against battling, you could train without me knocking out Pokemon for you. It's more fun this way, though. What? It's more fun for you to watch me hit a 99. Sorry. What? It's more fun for you to watch me hit a 999 KO streak out in the fields? Yes. Whatever. Come on, let's go. Wait. Yeah, what? There's people arguing that way. So who cares? You know I love a good argument. It'd also be faster to go the other way if you want to go to the fields. Horizontal ellipsis. What are they arguing about? Your friend Schlepp, and if he's not my friend. How many times do I have to tell you that? I'm sorry. Fine. I've heard enough of that idiot's name over the past 3 days to last me a lifetime. I'll go your way. Yay, come on, Blue. Very generic voice for Yellow, but it'll work for now. That Yellow. Why does she always follow me around? Doesn't she get the message? Yeah, and don't you get the message, Yellow? It's pretty obvious. Oh, we're going to the seaport? I thought we were going to the fields. Yeah, I changed my mind. That Cramorant that was around here finally disappeared, so I can train properly without being attacked by that thing every 5 seconds. That was me! I defeated the Cramorant, because, you know, once again, I had to redo all of my progress, because I switched back to my regular save file, and, unfortunately, you didn't get to see the team. But, oh my god, this is so loud in my ears right now. I'm so glad that this is gonna be balanced and in the final recording, but just so you all know, this is really fucking loud for me. I can barely hear myself talk. Either way, yeah, you don't get to see my team, unfortunately, until whatever we see Schlep again. But I just specialized in poison and dark types again. I had Viper, God, I don't know if I can remember anymore. It's not important. Oh, wait, I already... Ha, it's almost a shame. I was gonna try and catch it. Those things like to swallow Pikachu, right? Maybe I could get rid of that stupid rat for good. Ugh, yeah, because she has a Pikachu, but my Pikachu, Schlepp's Pikachu. What? What's your issue? Oh, a Pichu. Isn't it a Pikachu? Or does it evolve at some point? Maybe I just don't remember it being a Pichu at some point. I don't know. I don't have a very chronologically organized perspective or knowledge of the Adventures manga. Well, obviously, I'm not gonna get my Cramorant to chow down on your rat. Okay, shall we train? Yeah. You sure you don't want to actually battle this time? Fat lot of good your training will do in the quarter clashes. I'm unsure. I'm in the nursing program anyway, so this is a much more important kind of training. I don't know what the point of medical training to be a Pokemon nurse is. You just put your Pokemon in the healing machine, slap the big red button, and then wait 3 seconds for the beep stand. I've told you before, Blue. Those machines can't handle serious injuries or diseases. And what if a Pokemon is too agitated to get in their Pokeball? Nurses need to know how to calm them down. Sure. Or you could just have a strong trainer like me battle it until it calms down. You can't battle away all your problems, Blue. That sounds like something who's not good. Got it. Take your shots, everybody. That sounds like something someone who's not good at battling would say. Horizontal ellipsis. Just for that, I'm not healing your Pokemon until you defeat at least 30 wild Pokemon in a row. Make it harder. Oh, oh gosh, you're close. 50 wild Pokemon in a row? Yeah, I kind of figured. Yeah, that's a good start. Sit back and watch, Amarillo. Amarillo? I don't get it, man. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look this up. Give me a second. Oh, okay. So it means yellow in Spanish. So did they just change her name to Amarillo? I mean, it means the same thing, so I guess it is a slightly more interesting name than yellow, but oh well. Or at least it's slightly more interesting to me. 2 hours pass as you train furiously. Yellow sitting calmly on the dock and healing each of the Pokemon you defeat back to full health. Fuck, I want that! Come on, why can't Amarillo heal my Pokemon? God damn, you know how fucking hard it was to try and train that goddamn Toxel? Whatever, I ditched it eventually because it doesn't learn any good moves. But whatever. As is always the case, by the time you're almost finished training, Yellow ends up with a handful of wild Pokemon that willingly stay with her, watching you train. Weirdest shit I've ever seen. Finally. Go exploring. Consecutive battles 149. Let's do this. Alright, baby. Okay, speed up. We can do this easy. Come on. 5 experience. Magikarp gained 5 experience. And that's 50. Piece of goddamn cake. No sweat for the best goddamn trainer in Kobukan. You're getting even better, Blue. I know you'll beat Schlepp next time. Yeah. Anyway, make with the healing. Please send out your team so I can heal them properly. What, you're gonna heal... What, you're gonna try and heal them all at once? Fine, but if you pass out, I'm not dragging you back to school again. Go ahead. Yellow takes a deep breath and embraces your Pokemon. Then, instead of pulling out a potion or retrieving a bag of orange berries, she says one word simply. Heal. You yawn and check your watch. Alright, looks like we got another half hour to get some training in, so I'm gonna go for another 50 streak. You still in? Shouldn't we go to homeroom? Ugh, I don't want to see Gramps' face right now. I think Professor Cherry might be upset if I'm late, and a lot of people are already pretty upset over what happened on Saturday. Maybe we shouldn't make it worse. Whatever, fine. I'll stop training. But I'm stopping because you're tired and wimpy, not because I need to. Ugh, Jesus. Yeah, horizontal ellipsis. Remember when I stayed up all night to heal your Pokemon? Yeah, and you were so scared that you were going to get caught, I figured someone was going to hear you whining. No one's asked how you're able to train all night? No. But it doesn't matter. After that shit on Saturday, you probably want to keep your power under wraps. Oh, I'm not sure that's possible. Huh? Yeah, Whitney already knows. We work together in the nursing classes we take, and, Tia knows, a few others too. Excuse me. Kind of figured that you were trying to keep it a secret. Secrets just hurt people. The people you're keeping the secret from, and the person keeping the secret. Put it on a fortune cookie, Pipsqueak. Alright, enough playing around. Time to go to homeroom and face the music. Did you ever figure out why your grandfather didn't put us in the same class? No. I did ask him to, but then he put Schlep there instead, so I figured he was just doing it to piss me off. I'm sure your grandfather doesn't want to upset you. You don't know him. You're not even in his class. No. But I try to see the best in everyone. Well, you're gonna have to put... No, excuse me. Well, you're gonna have you... God damn it! See, this is what happens. When I read long enough, I just keep stumbling more and more. Well, you're gonna have your work cut out for you. You walk away. It's hard sometimes, but I know there's good in everyone, especially you, Blue. Morning. Here we go. Oh, baby. Now, students, please stop talking amongst yourselves. Yes, I know you're very excited over the events of last Saturday, but we need to proceed with the lesson. It needs to proceed without incident. Please, Flan, you've got to believe me. I really see you as a friend, not just a project. I don't care. No, come on, Flan, please. Yes, I want to help you with your... With what? My emotions? With my mood? That's not something you can just fix, Whitney. And if you're trying, then I don't see how you can actually be my friend. And if you're just looking at me like a... worse than a project, like a patient. Flan, please, Drop it. This is over. We're over. Fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. What's gonna happen? Oh, May, what's wrong? Brendan was lying about being a vegan just so he didn't have to eat my cooking. Isn't that messed up? Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Brendan doesn't know, but I heard his voice loud and clear on Saturday. I thought I was over it, but then coming back here to class, or to this class, So much power just put to waste. If I had that power, then... It's just like my 12th birthday party all over again. What a bunch of washouts. Some rando doesn't get to be the student council president. A few secrets are spilled, and you all fall to pieces. You losers need to learn to keep your eyes on target. Don't pretend, even for a second, that you're handling this any better than the rest of us. What are you talking about? This doesn't affect me. Sounds like Schlep got taken down a peg. Peg that should have fallen off years ago. Wait, you don't know? What, we're playing 20 questions now? What is it? So you don't know. What? What don't I know? You're Dick, so I'm not gonna tell you. What? Students, be quiet. Blue, please, take a seat. I'd expect better of you. Yeah, you always do. But you never acknowledge when I do better. Spectaculum pergere debate? I don't know. It's Latin, I assume. The show must go on. You've all invested too much into the school, monetarily or otherwise, to let it fall apart now. Now, if we are to continue our unit on so-called mythical Pokémon, it's important to remember that they, by their very nature, have not had their existence ever scientifically proven. This is counter to legendary Pokemon, who definitely exist, though our records of them may be thin and prone to embellishment. Let's see. In Unova, the Pokemon Victini is known to... You sit back with your feet on the desk and take notes whenever your grandfather says something you didn't already know. After a moment, you become aware that class seems weirdly quiet. Looking over your shoulder, you suddenly realize that Schlepp is no longer here. Huh. Psst. We've got Dragon Class 5th period, right? Huh? Yeah, I think. Why? What's it to you? You're a dick, but this is important, so I'll tell you then. Great. I've got more of you flapping your gums to look forward to. Yeah, you're blessed. Anyways, oh shit, I can look at his stats. Camp 23, 24. Huh. Yeah. Why is this guy not training his Pokemon? I was gonna say, bro could already had Charmeleon by now, and he wasn't on that automatically? Bro, you kidding me? I would have been had Charmeleon by now. What the fuck are you on, Blue, talking about some, I'm the best goddamn trainer in Kobuka? Shut the fuck up, Blue. Shut the fuck up, Dragaso, you're not. Oh, hello, students. Yes, please come in. Yes, I know you're upset. Please don't cry. Here too, huh? Does anyone know where Grusha is? I didn't get a notification from the infirmary that he'd be out. I imagine he's still recovering from his fall, miss. Oh no, is he okay? Are any of us? Would it help to talk about it? I attempted to show Kobukan a front of unity, and all I received was revealing, in the bleakest possible way, how fragile any peace I build truly is. Horizontal ellipsis. No, that didn't help at all. Hey, can we get on with the lesson? I didn't come here to hear you winners bellyaching about how you didn't get to be a student council hotshot or whatever. Oh. Yes, right. Let's get on with the lesson then. Okay, flying type abilities can be separated into two distinct categories, usually. Those provided by lift and those provided by levitation. Now, it's important to remember the difference between these because, let me check my notes. Seems like the school's really taking what happened on Saturday hard. Not my problem. I just need to get over it. God, doing Dragaso's voice. I'm gonna need to drink some water soon. Hi, kids. There's a lot I want to tell you, but I figure you've probably heard enough from your other teachers, and I'm not paid to be a therapist. But even so, if any of you want to talk, I'm here. God damn it. Can we have one class without everyone being all mopey? It's not like anyone died. Your disrespect for others' feelings will not protect your own. You hurt others for no reason. Yeah, well, moping like this doesn't fix anything. Blue, things are very tense right now, and your attitude is only making things worse. Simmer down. Simmer down? Aren't you meant to be a champion? Stupid election went sideways, and some people's secrets became public. Big deal. Bigger scandals than this happen on social media every day. She's not going to say anything. Blue, be quiet. You need to learn some manners, young man. You need to learn some respect. And for the love of God, you need to learn some empathy. You will not talk to us or your classmates in this manner. After class, you will report to the school's disciplinary committee. What? We don't even have one of those. It's new. Dean Drayden thought we needed one after Saturday. I'm not sure I agree with how he implemented it, but that's not my place to say. Perhaps, since we have so many students gathered here, we should make the announcement now. Yes, that makes sense. Students, the dean has implemented a new disciplinary committee. In order to avoid the student council being swamped with reports from students, you should instead go to the committee. If you have any conflicts with your fellow students or with a teacher that need to be resolved, you are asked to go to the discipline. I almost got it right on the first try. You kidding me? That need to be resolved, you are asked to go to the disciplinary committee. I was not made aware of this. Who is on this committee? The rest of the members are still being selected, but for now... Oh, it's Charon. I am. What? Him? No way! This has to be some kind of sick joke. He caused this mess. The teachers aren't defending him. Guess they agree. Well, sucks to be him. Get him out of here. I'm never going to respect the disciplinary committee with him in it. Fuck Charon. Stop it. Huh? That pipsqueak. What does she think she's doing? Who's that? You're trying to shout down Charon before he even gets a chance to say anything. He said enough. Yeah, he ruined Kobucon. Kobucon's only ruined if you give up on it. We still have 11 months to go. We can turn things around. We can find good in this. Look, Charon feels bad, don't you? Indescribably. Oh, goddammit, it was. Look, Charon feels bad, don't you? Indescribably. No, I will describe it. Classmates, I have committed a grave trespass against all of you. I never meant for so many to get caught up in this. I only wanted the truth to be known, no matter who it hurt, no matter how much it hurt. I thought myself justified. I thought that... Shut up. Save your sob stories. You were just jealous. Yeah, haven't you talked your way into enough trouble for now? In any case... Shut up. I will work as the disciplinary committee's... Get out of here! Student liaison to reduce pressure on... We don't want you! The student council and the faculty. Get out of here, Yellow. Or get out of there, Yellow. My door is always open. Come to me with any complaints. Boo! Alright, that's enough. If you've got any complaints about how the disciplinary committee is run, well, bring them to the disciplinary committee, I suppose. Yes, I see the problem, but there's nothing I can do about it in this class, so let's just move on to the lecture, then the battles. Class proceeds without incident. After it ends, instead of heading to the lunch hall with the other students, you proceed to the disciplinary committee's office. Typical. This detention squad is brand new, and I'm probably the first person who's got to report to it. Just my luck. Oh baby. Ah, our first villain. Get your head out of the clouds. It's not... Oh god, I have to think of a new voice for Silver. I'm so generic with all my voices. Oh, my god, I needed that water. Whew! Oh, good lord. Get your head out of the clouds. It's not... Blue? Silver? The hell are you doing here? I'm part of the disciplinary committee. No, the hell you're not. Shady guy like you? Yeah, I was pretty surprised too. Silver's passion for enforcing curfew is intense. We had nearly come to blows before over it. It seemed logical, given enforcing curfew is now one of the disciplinary committee's responsibilities. Wait, I thought you wanted to repeal curfew? What I want is no longer of any account. Oh yeah, what about this airhead? Airhead, I'm a hero of justice. I want to make sure that no evildoers ever try to break into campus again, and I want to make sure what happened to poor Sabrina never happens again. I should have done something then, but I was so shocked by what I heard about Schlep. Oh, not that, I'm mad about it or anything, though. I think people with superpowers are super cool. Yeah, well, some of us actually have to work to make our Pokemon like us. Can't say I see the cool side of this. Hey, I heard that. Can't you see that Schlep didn't mean to have that power? You've read comic books, right? No, we don't all have that luxury. And I'd remind you that this isn't a goddamn comic. I stuck my neck out for that man, and this is what happened? He's a victim in this situation. He needs saving just as much as any of the rest of us. You're delusional. You think a guy who can cut through the effort of the rest of us have to... Oh, Jesus. You're delusional. You think a guy who can cut through the effort the rest of us have to put in is going to feel anything over this? Believe me, it's very easy to stop caring that people hate you. What's up with them? Given my history of poorly chosen allies, I elected to choose two companions that I thought would not have the sort of relationship my former partners did. Yeah, well, I think you got that one. I think you'll be too busy trying to prevent those two from fighting to actually get anything done. I have some ideas. A common foe works wonders for bringing enemies together. You're a real bastard, you know that? So I've heard. But you actually listened to me. Eh? So we're even. I'm not going to give you a hard time about your massive, monumental, colossal, tremendous fuck-up. Are you... You bastard. Are you done? Yeah, I'm done. I was under the impression that you were not fond of Schlepp. Oh, believe me, I hate that loser's guts. But you screwed up this entire school. Everyone's whining and moaning about what happened, even the teachers. We're here to learn, aren't we? We're here to train? Enough of this moping around. On that note, I believe you were instructed to report to the disciplinary committee for your disrespect to instructors Alder and Bruno in the gym class, no? Yeah. What, are you gonna make me write lines? No, this is the first offense, so you will receive only a warning. Future offenses will result in a removal of your after-school privileges. You will have to spend your free time with the disciplinary committee reflecting on what you have done wrong. Though I should mention that your habit of sneaking out of your dorm at night in order to train ends today. What? I made very clear that you would end that behavior if I was elected to student council. That did not happen, obviously, but as it is now my responsibility to ensure that curfew is upheld, I cannot look the other way. Silver will not allow it, for one. So all that talk about repealing the curfew and how we're mature enough to handle it goes out the window as soon as someone tells you to drop it? Yes. You are a bastard. Every time I hear that, it hurts slightly less. That is all. You may go. Horizontal ellipsis. Oh, we got a notification. Oh, dude, Jaden Animations is live? No fucking way. What's up, losers? Horizontal ellipsis. Huh, cat got your tongue? What, you too weak to come up with a comeback? Cut it out, Blue. Yeah, we're not in the mood to argue. What? This is our table. We argue every day. Why the hell would you stop now? Maybe you didn't notice, but we've all got enough to worry about with this dumbass daily ritual. Oh, okay. But we've all got enough to worry about without this dumbass daily ritual. I don't even know why I keep coming to this table. No. Come on, Hilbert. I know you never turned out an argument. What's the best Pokemon, huh? I'm bored of this conversation. Yeah, I think I'll probably go take a nap until lunch is over. Horizontal ellipsis. Well, I'm not leaving this table. I was here first. Horizontal ellipsis. Oh, god damn it. I used fucking Hilbert's voice. Whatever. Horizontal ellipsis. Worthless. You're all worthless. Blue, would you like to... Not now, Yellow. Horizontal ellipsis. God. You're so mean to her. God. Can't believe I'm relying on Queen Hardass to bring this day back to normal. But I'm sure there's nothing that can interrupt her fetish for dragon types, right? Alright, quickly now, take your seats. Stop your discussions unless they pertain to dragon types. We have a lot of material to get through, and I will tolerate no interruption. Finally, a teacher who's got her head on straight. I would just like to say a couple words regarding the events of last Saturday. Son of a bitch. Unlike the mighty dragons who blah 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 blah. You zone out as Claire's droning voice goes on and on about stuff you really don't care about. This sucks. Is this what the rest of the year is going to be like? This is all that damn Schlepp's fault. If that idiot hadn't gone all mannequin mode, he could have explained that... Ugh, God, my fucking throat hurts so much. Got working me hard, game. Got me working hard. If that idiot hadn't gone on mannequin mode, he could have explained what Phrenergy actually is, and people wouldn't have freaked out like this. Well, I guess people are still upset about their own secrets or whatever, but like I care, all that matters is Schlepp. By which I mean Schlepp doesn't matter at all. Yeah, I'm sure. Scary face you got there. Did it lower your speed by 2 stages? Any particular reason you're casting the Eyes of Death on Dawn? Huh? You suddenly become aware that you've been subconsciously snarling in Dawn's general direction for the past 15 minutes. What are you looking at? You! What? No, I mean nothing. I was just thinking, don't say you, so I said it. Ugh, God damn it. I was thinking, don't say you, so I said it, but I meant to say nothing. Not to imply you're nothing, though. I mean, you're really something, but not in a bad way. I'm sorry. Ugh. God, horizontal ellipsis. Smooth. Yeah, what do you want? Figured it out yet? Cut the crap. What were you going to tell me this morning? You could say please. Please stop being a pain in the ass and just tell me what's so goddamn important. Oh, goddamn it. Please stop being a pain in the ass and just tell me what's so goddamn important. It needed like 6 hours of build-up. Schlepp dropped out of Kobucon. What? No, he didn't. Yes, he did. Saturday night. Ethan told me this morning. That's bullshit. He wouldn't quit. I mean, I wish he would, but he didn't. Sure. So you agree? Huh? I was just thinking the same thing. Sure, he handed in his dropout paperwork, and sure, he's flown back to Pallet Town, but, that's not enough to actually quit. What the hell are you saying? Listen, we have slightly over 2 days until Wednesday. That means we have just under 50 hours to get Schlepp back to Kobucon before the quarter clashes. Me? We? Who the hell is we? You can do whatever the hell you want. I'm glad he's gone. I knew a quitter like him couldn't hack it at Kobucon. You just said he wouldn't quit, though. Don't twist my words. I am literally quoting you. Just shut up. Shut up. I wasn't thinking straight, all right? I was surprised. He was thinking gay. Mr. Oak, is there anything you would care to share with the class? No, Instructor Claire. I can't afford to be sent to the disciplinary committee again. Not so soon. I need my evenings to train if that bastard is going to stop me from going out at nights. I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. I beg your pardon. I'm sorry, Instructor Claire. Can we move on now? Ugh. Excuse me. Well, how pleasant it is to see that you can tone down the aggressiveness once in a while. Perhaps my cousin's reports on your temper were exaggerated. Yep, that's it. Meet me in the garden after school. We're going to get Schlepp back. Why the hell would I want that? 4 reasons. Your battle, you lost. Oh, your first battle, you lost, but only because you were using a brand new Pokemon. Your second battle, you lost, but only because Schlepp massively outnumbered your team. Third battle, you lost, but only because the battle tryouts rule sets totally cut into your level advantage. Finally, your most recent battle, you lost, that's because I was there, so obviously you never had a chance. I beat you in the tryouts. Ignoring that. Is there a point to all this? I remember every battle I had with that guy. I don't need your damn reminders. I mean, just doing some math on the back of the napkin here, but it looks like your win record is 0-4. I mean, doesn't that just kind of bite at you? Personally, I can't help but feel I'd want to do one more battle, at least one more. Let's be honest, a lot of those losses, the odds were against you, weren't they? Don't you want just one more battle as equals, one-on-one, no gimmicks, no handicaps, nothing in your way? Just one more so you can finally prove you're better than him? You must think I'm an idiot. God, it's like the fucking DBZ quote. It's like, now, I know you're playing me, and you're right. No, I just think you deserve better than what you've gotten. Shut up. I told you I don't want your pity. You ignore Leaf for the rest of the lesson, trying to put her words out of your mind. Here he is. Here he is. I voice crank much more often after doing the low gravelly voices. Of course, this is difficult since your next class has Leaf in it too. Hey, did you see Tia in our dragon class? What? No, why do you care? I figured that she might be able to help us get Schlepp back. If there's one person in the school more obsessed with him than you, it's Tia. More obsessed than me? Look who's talking. Whoever's talking should stop. Good one. As everyone should remember, it's time to take your quiz. Please pull out your pens. As for what you should know, the opposing Excadrill only knows Dig, the opposing Wailord only knows Dive, and the opponent Braviary only knows Fly. Additionally, each Pokemon will target the foe. Oh god. Additionally, each opponent will target the foe they can do the most damage to. Okay, so we're gonna save this. Because, you know, I wanna figure this out. You know, I want multiple chances of doing this right. There we go. Remember to take a look at your party before committing to any moves. Finally, remember that this is graded. Alright, let's do this shit. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so this is very interesting. Leech Seed, Substitute, Sky Uppercut. Okay, so I think I know what they want me to do. So Sky Uppercut can hit a Pokemon that's flying, so obviously you attack Braviary. Magnitude can hit a Pokemon that's underground, so hit Magnitude. And Whirlpool, Aqua Ring, Thunderbolt. Charge, Thunderbolt, Aqua Ring. Can Whirlpool hit a Pokemon that's underwater? Oh, I guess that has to be the only way for that to work. Oh, I didn't do it right. Okay, see, that's why we go back a save. So I didn't think about it for a second. Okay. So I know what I'm supposed to do, the final moves, but they're set up before that, it seems. Okay. So let's think. Braviary, Sandstorm, Protect. Okay. And then Whirlpool on Wailord. Yep. Sky Uppercut. Yep. Breloom is hurt by Burn. Breloom fainted. Lantern, Excadrill, and then Magnitude. There we go. Huh? Excuse me? You telling me this Excadrill was faster? Hold on a minute. No. Hold on. You're telling me Dugtrio base 120 speed is slower than Excadrill base 88 speed. Yeah, no, of course, that makes sense. Right. How silly of me. How silly of me to not assume that a Pokemon over 40 points of speed higher would be slower. Yeah, how foolish. Okay, so what's the gimmick here? Let's see what the joke here is, because obviously that should not have worked. The Sky Uppercut, Braviary, Dig, Protect, Whirlpool. Yeah, okay, yep. Dig, Braviary, Fly. Yep, Wailord. Yeah. Braviary. Yep. Breloom. Lantern. Got it. Okay. Excadrill used Dig. Why? Why are you faster? Oh, wait, because I'm level 39. What the fuck's wrong with me? I don't know why I didn't immediately... Oh my fucking god, are you serious? Why did... I'm so sorry. I had such a snarky attitude until I realized, wait a minute, I'm really stupid. Okay, never mind, okay. All is forgiven. We'll be okay. Okay, yep. Sandstorm, I guess? Dig? Oh! Magnitude was a red herring. I'm so stupid. I don't know why I didn't figure it out until now. Magnitude is red herring. Because Breloom and Lantern, obviously, you know, Whirlpool and Sky Uppercut hit Pokemon when they're in the invulnerable turns of their specific moves. Dugtrio doesn't need to use Magnitude at all because he would... Okay, yeah, you know, because he would miss, or because Excadrill outspeeds and kills him, so you use Dig first turn. Okay, this makes a whole lot more sense now. Jesus, I just had to think about it for a second. Okay, so Dig, Fight, dig. Okay, I figured it out. Are you proud of me, folks? Proud of me, guys? I figured it out. I'm a genius. So use dig, yada yada yada. Doug Trio, Sky Apricot, yep, Lantern, Wailord, Breloom, Lantern fainted, use dig. Yeah, I figured it out! I'm a genius, folks. Well, that will be all. Oh, didn't say at a glance. I knew it. Every time we take one of these tests, he just looks at schleps. He doesn't even look at the rest of ours, does he? Alrighty then. Blue, what's wrong? Were you waiting for me again? Not this time. Do you have plans? I was planning on... Drop them. We're training. Oh, I actually need to... I can't do this without you. That's not fair, Blue. You can't just say that to make me do what you want and not mean it. I mean it. I can't train without you. I need you there. Alright. Alright, good to hear. I'm going back to my dorm to get changed. Meet you outside our hall. You don't make this easy, Blue. And there she is. Where's her hat? Oh, I left it in my dorm. Horizontal ellipsis. Is there something wrong? Your hair is longer than I remembered. I haven't cut it recently. Right. Did you oh, excuse me. Did you do anything with it recently? No? Right. This is weird. Why is her hair distracting me like this? Okay. God, those losers at school have gotten into my head. Where are we going to train? I heard Bee say that training on Sunday, she found a cave in the mountains. Bet it's chock full of powerful Pokemon. It's pretty far away, but I think the Academy has a couple ride cycles that we can use to get there and back on time. Ha, some dumb cave? Sure, I bet there's a real tough Zubat there that's just waiting to fight me. Okay, so what's your idea? Let's head to the garden. Really? But there are barely any Pokemon in the garden. Yeah, well, I want to go there. It's not a crime. Come on already. Well, wait. God, took you long enough. That's not fair. Your legs are longer than mine. Yeah, cry about it. Horizontal ellipsis. What are you looking for? No one. Stop yelling at me. Sorry, but could you quit crying about it? You didn't have to come out here. I'm not crying. Huh? Then what's the noise You pause, listening carefully. There's definitely a sobbing sound coming from somewhere around here. Actually, I think I heard the same sound this morning. Huh. Sounds like the noise is coming from a bush just a few feet away. Probably a wild Pokemon. Ignore it. Let's go to the groves. No, I'm going to check. Ugh, of all the times to grow a spine. Now I've got to stop some Rattata from chewing her hair off. There it is again. Why am I thinking about her hair? You walk behind the bushes and see absolutely nothing besides yellow. This would be less unnerving if the crying sound wasn't very loud and clearly coming from, right in front of you. This is new. So what do you think, Yellow? A Kecleon? Where's Tia? She's finally snapped. Holy shit! Well, first of all, I love the outfit. But second of all, oh my god, she's got the... She hasn't been sleeping. Never mind, apparently I have. I blame Schlep for this. Yellow gently grabs one of Tia's hands and touches foreheads with her. Tia, what's wrong? Ah. Tia's mouth opens, but all you hear is a choking sob. Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry. La. All Sunday? Oh, I'm sorry, that's awful. And you dressed up so cutely, too. I'm sure he'd be there if he could be. You watch, perplexed, for a couple minutes, as Yellow seems to carry on a fluent conversation with Tia, despite Tia not saying a single legible, God damn it. No, legible? I thought it was intelligible. Because legible is... okay, hold on a minute. Hold on. This might be a... because from what I remember, legible means you can read it. Legible, of handwriting or print, clear enough to read. So it should be unintelligible. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense. I'll probably report this to typos at some point. I don't know, maybe someone's already said it. Horizontal ellipsis. Your patience, already minimal, is quickly stretched to its limit. Could someone explain what's going on here? Well, Tia is, sounds like Tia is expecting Schlepp to show up here, but he didn't because of, you know, Saturday. She could tell a bunch of people were upset on Saturday, but didn't know what to do, so she came here to the garden and waited, and she's been waiting ever since. Okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Like I give a rat's ass about any of that. Why the hell was she invisible just now? Oh. The seconds stretched by with the speed of a relaxed chuckle as Yellow's eyes dart from side to side looking for a reasonable explanation. She can just do that, like how I can heal Pokemon, or how Schlepp can make Pokemon trust him right away. She can just turn invisible. She could just do that? Yes. Of course. Alright then. You walk away. You've had quite enough distractions from your academy life forever for the... God damn it. It was going to be really funny. It would have been really funny if I didn't fucking flub the line at the last second. For the foreseeable future. Oh! Bonk, I guess. Holy shit. Unfortunately, the distractions have had... God... The distractions have not had quite enough of you. Hey. Hey, yourself. Watch, where you're... Wait, it's you? You showed up? Oh, great. Look, I've hit a bit of a snag. Huh? So I've called him a bunch, but he's not answering. Pretty sure that he'll only come back if someone goes there and gets him. Yeah, so here's the issue. Skyla told me there's a student in the school named Skyla. Yeah, the pilot. Oh, you know her? Huh. We take flying type class together. Right. Anyway, I asked her if she could fly her plane over to Kanto. You're kidding. Hey, do you know how much it costs to fly a plane from Kobukan to Southwest Kanto and back again? No. Well, neither did I, and I thought it'd be a lot cheaper. But the thing is, she apparently needs, like, approval from the KAA at least 2 weeks in advance. KAA? Or KAA? KAA? AAAA? No, KAA. There's not 3 A's. We're having a fun time, everybody. KAA. AAA. Kobukan Air Authority. Well, sucks to be you. Nuh-uh. 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 Sucks to be us, because we're in this together, remember? Why the hell when you take no for an answer, you crazy bitch? Horizontal ellipsis. You're the one who showed up to the garden. I was in the area. Uh-huh. Anyway, since Skyla's plane isn't an option, I was wondering if your Pidgeotto could fly you. You can hear the blood rushing in your ears, as you're sure you've just had a coronary from the massive increase in blood pressure you've undergone. That's almost 7,000 miles over open ocean, and you want my Pidgeotto to fly there twice in 2 days? I thought Pidgeotto could fly at Mach 2? That's Pidgeot, and that's maximum speed with no rider. If a person tried to ride a Pidgeot going that fast, the sonic boom would snap their neck and liquefy their brain before they even went a fraction of that speed. Horizontal ellipsis. I'm open to other ideas. Give it up. If he left, he's gone. You'll need to be able to fly at the speed of a jet plane in order to get there and back in time. Motherfucker! Don't tell me. Don't tell me. What? Yeah, we have, 44 hours until the quarter crawl ashes start? Planes need to land, swap out their tires, refuel, and shit like that. Ugh. Planes need to land, swap out their tires, refuel, shit like that. And pilots need to sleep. You can't fly for over 16 hours straight. How do you know so much about planes? Unlike some people, I listen to the people around me. Skyla talks about her planes all the time. Oh. You did the math. Huh? You figured out how fast someone could have... would have to go in order to get to Pallet Town and back.
Horizontal ellipsis. Yeah, but only so I could tell you is impossible.
Horizontal ellipsis. Okay, wait. We're not over yet. Dragonite. They can circle the globe in 16 hours, right? How about...
Give it up. There's nothing we can do. Even if we had a Dragonite, no rider could stand the wind resistance without some kind of barrier. Give up.
Some kind of barrier?
A Dragonite with a barrier.
Lance. God damn it, Lance. Because if you didn't know, in Generation 1, Dragonite... Lance in Gen 1, his Dragonite knows barrier, which is illegal. So this is a funny little callback to that. Except nowadays, obviously, you can get Dragonite with barrier because there was an event, a mystery gift event Dragonite, Lance's Dragonite, that knows barrier. So you can technically have a Dragonite with barrier, but it can only have his hidden ability because when you transfer it over, it switches to having its hidden ability. Follow me.
What? That pushy. God, why does she always think she's gonna get her way?
Oh, she changed out of her outfit.
Blue, Tia and I overheard what you were saying, and... Not now, Yellow. Kinda in the middle of something. Actually, follow me. See the good in everyone, Amarillo. See the good.
Absolutely not. What? No. Did you mean yes?
No.
Damn, that normally works. It worked on an old-ass man, of course.
What the hell is happening here?
Oh, joy, there's more.
Well, you said no one could ride on a Dragonite at its top speed without some sort of barrier, and that reminded me that Advisor Lance has a Dragonite that knows barrier. I see you've been listening to my...
Oh, God. I see you've been listening to my cousin's lectures. Good. She's an excellent teacher, and you would do well to listen to her. In any case, you are correct. Dragonite cannot normally learn the barrier technique. However, I taught it the move after months of intensive training, learning from powerful espers who have exiled themselves to the far reaches of Mount Silver in order to learn their skills. One can understand, then, why I would be reticent? Oh well, reticent, I guess is how you pronounce it. Why I would be reticent to allow my Dragonite to assist in the recapture of a truculent runaway. Wait, you know what I was going to ask? Your appalling taste in men has not escaped me, no. It is quite obvious you think my Dragonite, who can erect a psychic barrier around its rider to protect said rider from wind resistance, could be used to retrieve Mr. Slop from whatever hole he has crawled into. My answer to this request, as stated, is no. I bet he can't do it. Your attempt to bait me is disrespectful, and may I add, laughable. My Dragonite, who I might add is female, once flew from Kobukon to Cinnabar Island in a matter of hours. What?
Why isn't she talking? What, does she want me to say something now? I hate this guy as much as you, sir, but come on, isn't there something you can do?
There is an immense amount I could do. I see no reason to.
Wait, but you said that once Schlepp failed, you would finally respect him.
I believe I told you to leave the room for that conversation. I was by the door, but that doesn't matter. You made a promise. I made no such thing, and certainly not to you. What I said was that I may respect him. I didn't think it was necessary that I state failure alone was not a condition of my respect. Perseverance is. Failure followed by another attempt at success. Given that, upon being faced with failure, his first recourse was to run home. It is clear that he does not have the mental fortitude or wherewithal to succeed in this academy, so there is no reason to drag him back. Exactly as I said. Why do you hate him so much? Your characterization of my feelings toward him as hate is incorrect. I would have liked to see him succeed, as I would any other student of Kobukon, but his personality is one that hinders itself, and I object to having my time wasted training a student who does not do their best. Why are you even a teacher? Horizontal ellipsis. For the pay, of course. I don't believe that for a moment. That's the first intelligent thing you've said since you walked in here.
Wait, if we can somehow get another Dragonite, would you be able to teach it Barrier? Horizontal ellipsis. If you could somehow get your hands on another Dragonite, then certainly, I would be willing to spend the multiple weeks of dedicated training it would take to teach your Dragonite Barrier. Blue, can you train my Dratini into a Dragonite? No. What level is it? 16? No, I can't increase a Pokemon's level by 39 levels in like 30 hours. Okay, but what if we give it up already? Why are you so desperate? Schlepp isn't the only person who came here with no friends, Dragaso. It's Blue. And there's nothing you can do. Just give up on him. This won't work, okay? I mean, I can't even think of a bird Pokemon that could fly that far in one shot. It'd probably have to be a dragon. We need a dragon that can go faster than a jet, that can put up some sort of psychic barrier to protect the rider. Find me one. Oh, goddammit. We need a dragon that can go faster than a jet. Wouldn't you say that can go faster than a jet and that can put up some sort of psychic barrier to protect the rider? Because you're only listing, you say we need a dragon, and then you list two things. Wouldn't it make more sense just to have an and? Whatever. We need a dragon that can go faster than a jet, that can put up some sort of psychic barrier to protect the rider. Find me one of those, and maybe I'll say you've got a chance. I think you might want to listen to what Tia has to say. Not now, Yellow. Why not? Why don't you ever think that what I have to say might be important? Huh? I didn't mean... All I've been trying to do, all day, all month, is help you. But you would never even say thank you. Come on, Yellow, not here. It's always not now, Yellow, or not here, Yellow. When, then? You won't even introduce me to your friends. I don't want to be a secret. I didn't want them to... And we always have to do what you want. Why can't we just go out for a picnic once in a while? Why are you always fighting something or someone? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, now say it aloud. Yeah, fine. What? Yeah, what was it you wanted to say? Tia's also looking for Schlepp, and she thinks she can help you. That's great. Sorry, I don't think I've seen you before. Oh, hiya, I'm Yellow, or Amarillo, if you want. I'm Blue's, friend. How come you never mentioned her before? Blue, she's super cute. I don't go around telling my friends about my other friends, and you aren't even my friend. Fair enough, I guess. Well, Tia, what do you think you can do to help us? Yeah, I don't think turning invisible is gonna cut it this time. Huh? Inside joke. Tia inhales and lets out a big sigh. Here we go! Let's see it! Go ahead, Tia. Let's see it. Come on, baby. You got this, Tia. This is new. There it is! There she is! She's here! What? What am I seeing? Should I be screaming? No, really, what? I think I should be screaming, right? I should probably be screaming. What is going on? Oh. Okay. Latias. This is the real Tia. What is it? She is a Latias. Ask a dumb question. Okay, but like, what is she? Is she a Pokemon? Why are you still whispering? I don't know. Latias. T-T-T-T-T, Latias. Yellow closes her eyes and holds the Tia's hand. Why is the narrator apologizing? Tia says that she hopes you aren't scared by your true form, and she wants you to know that she's the same girl you've attended Miss Claire's elective with. Wait, you can speak Pokemon? No, but I can feel what they're feeling in a general sense, and, I think Tia's species is very empathetic anyway, so it's easier for me to read her. Okay, but wait, Tia, you said that you thought you could help us get Schlepp back, right? La. My Pokedex isn't getting a reading on this thing. Is it really a Pokemon? Yellow, what does the scouter say about her power level? There are a lot of Pokemon that have never been categorized, Blue. Some Pokemon that are common in one region aren't even in the Pokedex of another region. What? So you're telling me that this dragon thing is like the Rattata of another region?
Latios.
No, she's just a special Pokemon that has never been caught. Well, that ends today. What, can't you take a joke?
Can we try to stay on topic, please?
Thanks. Tia, our Pokedexes aren't working on you, but you at least look like some sort of dragon. Does this mean that you can get to Pallet Town and back before the quarter lashes?
La.
She says yes. Then I'm cool with this. I'm not. How many of our classmates are actually Pokemon?
T.
She says 2.
I slipped into the Professor Oak voice. Hold on.
She says 2. What? That was a rhetorical question. 2? Who the hell? Who's the second?
Blue, focus. Tia.
Oh, and there's the original song. God, I love that so much. Blue, focus. Tia's how you can get to Pallet Town. Me? Yeah, of course. What? You didn't think I was going to ride on her back for like an entire day, did you? Across an ocean? Ha. Okay. I've played along with your little game so far because, I'll admit it, I feel like I haven't really finished things with Slep. But if you think for 1 second I'm going to ride the back of one of my classmates across a goddamn ocean to give a pep talk to a guy I hate, you're out of your mind.
Leaf, well, when you put it like that. Tias, Latias.
She should probably mention she can put up a light screen to protect her rider, but she can only carry one at a time without slowing down a lot. So when she comes back, whoever went to get Slep won't be able to come back with him. You'll miss the first quarter Kalash. Tia, can you go by yourself? Las. She's never been to Kanto before. She wouldn't know how to get there or where Pallet Town is. Also, she wouldn't know what to say to Schlep. Face it, Leaf. You're the only one who cares enough about this dumbass to do this. But I can't. I can't go across an ocean. I just can't.
Because she's scared of water from the manga.
What, can't you swim? I mean, yes, but that's not the point.
La ti 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 ti.
If you fall, Tia could definitely catch you. She can fly faster than you can fall. That's not the point. I can't just... I mean, it's an entire ocean. A little water never hurt anyone. What's the deal? You were so gung-ho about sending me on a trip across the pond. Not so fun when you're the one in the pilot seat, is it? Blue, please. Please, I need you to get Schlep. I can't. You can't get everything you want without working for it.
Horizontal ellipsis.
If Tia's going to get to Pallet Town and back, she needs to leave tomorrow, immediately after school. Fuck, dude. We have 20 hours to find a pilot.
Oh, great. Is it gonna be Charon? It was a trick. I deceived you all. It was a trick. I deceived you. Oh, okay, never mind. You are no longer you. You wake up at the crack of dawn, a phenomenon you are altogether unfamiliar with. Ordinarily, it would take an air horn next to your ear in order to get you out of bed before 7, but today you are on a mission. Young Leaf on the warpath. You reach into your bag and pull out your weapon of mass sleep disruption. Dude, no way.
What the fuck, Leaf? Why are you waking us up so goddamn early in the morning?
Listen up. I've got a mission for one of you, and I need to know which of you is woman enough to do it. I'm going back to bed.
Wait, Hilda, come back.
What?
I need to know which one of you would be willing to miss the first quarter Kalash to spend several hours flying across the ocean to rural Kanto to deliver a speech I wrote. Also, you'll be riding on the back of a dragon Pokemon going at about Mach 1. Oh, but the Pokemon can put up a psychic barrier to protect you from all wind resistance. It'll be like you're sitting in a room with completely still air. As long as you don't fall off. What kind of joke is this, Leaf?
It's not a joke.
Okay, so that's worse. Leaf, you realize that my boyfriend and I are figuring out if our relationship is even real right now? Has it perhaps slipped your mind?
Oh, wait.
Has it perhaps slipped your mind that I've yet to find a moment where I can reconcile with Callum? Do you not think I might have my own priorities?
Yeah, I need to talk to Hilbert.
I heard some... Well, look, it doesn't matter, alright? The fact is the fact you're asking is ridiculous.
Bianca?
Oh, I'd love to go. I can't miss the first quarter Kalash. Participation is mandatory, you know? If you don't participate, unless you have a really good excuse, then you can't graduate. What? Yep, sorry, Leaf. Oh crap. Yeah, I'm going back to bed. And if I see that damn air horn again, if I see that damn air horn again, I'm flushing it down the toilet. Finding someone else willing to do this is going to be harder than I thought. Oh boy. Let's get ready for Hilbert's voice. Oh fuck, I ran out of water. Alright, let's do this. Okay, we're here for a good time, not a long time. I don't have time for this. You realize you're asking us to give up on any chance of graduating to try and get a guy who was mind controlling us, right? He wasn't. All his power did was make you understand his feelings. It made me trust him, which I resent. Find a different pilot. Sorry, Leaf. I kinda got a few million other fires I need to put out right now. Yeah, no way. This isn't happening. And there she goes. Don, you've flown on your Altaria before, right? No thank you. Sorry. You're welcome. No. Crap. About 8 hours left. Guessing no one's dumb enough to sign up for your suicide mission? It's not a suicide mission. Kinda is. Whoever goes won't be able to come back, right? So whoever goes is giving up their graduation. Yellow just said that Tia would go slower with 2 people. Not that she couldn't do it. If she really pushes herself, maybe she could make it in time. Yeah, and maybe if you really pushed yourself, you wouldn't be begging random classmates to go grab a guy an ocean away. I can't. Yeah, well, as long as you're saying that, maybe you should just get used to the idea that this is all you're going to hear from everyone else. People have too much to lose to risk even more trying to get that dumbass to change his mind. Horizontal ellipsis. God, I'm gonna grab a fucking throat lozenge. Give me 1 second. Okay, everybody. We're back. I had a nice Manuka honey lozenge. It's fucking delicious. Anyways, we're back, and we should be able to do this now. Horizontal ellipsis. Wait, that's it? Huh? Or huh? All I need to do is find someone with nothing to lose. I guess that might work, but... Ethan! Hey, a homeroom's starting in like 5 minutes. You quickly dash through the hallways at a speed greater than you'd ever comfortably ran as you manically? Wouldn't you just say maniacally? Like, I'm not surprised. Like 90% sure manically is indeed a word. I was just expecting maniacally. Oh well. Try to make it to Professor Cherry's homeroom before the first bell rings. Ethan! Miss Green, is there something I can help you with? Sorry, I was trying to get here before the bell. I just need a second. Is Ethan here? Yo, Stem, where's the fire? It's Leaf, and I need to know if you can fly a dragon to Pokemon to Kanto to get schlepped back before the quarter-clashes. Also, you probably won't be able to fly back in time. No. What? No, I get what you're thinking. You're thinking I don't have anything to lose, right? That I can afford to skip the quarter-clashes and fly off to Kanto because I don't care enough to succeed or whatever. Yes? Well, you're wrong. It's a miracle that I'm here, and I'm not going to give up that miracle. I like Schlepp a lot, but I'm not going to fly across an ocean for him. Can I bribe you? You've got 5 billion on you? No. Sorry. Sorry for interrupting, Professor Cherry. It's all right, Leaf. I can tell this was important. I might suggest going to your homeroom now, though. Professor Oak doesn't like when students are late for roll call. Right. Excuse me. For the first time since you burst into the classroom, you take a second to look around at the class. It is very notably less fancy than Professor Oak's classroom. I guess Professor Oak's reputation got him the big room, then. Pretty sure no one's heard of Professor Cherry. Leaf. I don't fully understand what you need to do here, but it looks like you need someone with the time and ability to fly across an ocean before the quarter-clashes begin. Is that right? Yes, that's right. I assume you've already asked Skyla? First person I went to. That's all right. The faculty had an all-hands meeting on Sunday. An all-hands meeting on Sunday. Okay.
oof. Because I saw all hands and then the word on, so the words were being organized differently in my head. It was mainly to address the events of Saturday. We were all there, and I remember Arnold telling us how the military would handle things like this back when he's a pilot. Arnold? Oh, Surge. Arnold Surge. Wait, Instructor Lieutenant Surge's first name is Arnold? Is that really the important part of what I just said? No, but it's a hell of a thing to learn. Well, I hope that information helps you, at least a little. Now, I need to get back to my class, and you do too, I think. Could you write a note to Professor Oak explaining why I'm late for homeroom and, like, maybe give him a better reason? Fine, but that's your one for the semester. Thanks. You rush back to Professor Oak's class, note in hand, which he accepts good-naturedly. You're barely able to pay attention to the lesson, jumping out of your seat at the end of homeroom the exact moment the bell rings. Here we are.
All right, ladies, you better get off your asses. You better get your asses in those seats before Wait, it's not class yet. You've got 5 more minutes. Private Green, what the hell are you doing in class so early?
I need to talk to you about your military experience, sir.
Ha! Well, isn't that something? We might make a soldier out of you yet, Private Green.
Not sure that's what I'm going for.
Well, fine. What is it you're looking to hear about, Private? I can tell you about the war. My Pokemon shocked my enemies into paralysis, I'll have you know. Once they were paralyzed, I could hoodbutt them all day, and they wouldn't have a chance to move.
Yes, I've heard all those stories before, but I'm actually asking about your time as a pilot.
Eh?
I know you were in the Army, which I didn't think had pilots, but someone told me that you were a pilot, and I was just holding out hope that that was true.
Yeah, the Army's got pilots. Not as many as the Air Force, of course, but we got a few. And I tell you what, the Army probably flies on more missions than the Air Force. Their pages just sit around in their asses in fancy hotel rooms all the time. That's why we call them the Chair Force.
Right, sir. We all know how you feel about the Air Force, but I really need to hear about your time as a pilot. Horizontal ellipsis.
I flew a couple of missions around during the war, yeah. Our Pokemon on the front lines were getting battered and needed a resupply ASAP. Pilot of my squadron had already been taken prisoner after losing his battles. No one else in the squad could do it. So I got my Raichu to fill my plane with 10,000 volts and jump-started that sucker, flying it back to base. Heh, those punks never saw it coming. They thought they only had a few more Pokemon to beat, and then they'd have won the battle. I came back with enough revives to choke a Wailord, and they practically gave up right there and then.
That's fantastic. Do you still have your plane?
What? Of course not. You don't just get to keep your equipment when you leave the Army, Private.
Oh. Do you have any interest in flying to Kanto on a dragon Pokemon to grab a runaway student?
You're talking about Private Schlop?
You know?
It makes sense. If I went through what that kid's gone through, I might go AWOL too.
So you understand. That's great. So you'll fly to Kanto?
No can do, Private.
What?
3 reasons. First, I've got to teach classes for the rest of this week. Secondly, I'm pretty sure what you're asking me to do is some sort of kidnapping or stalking. Thirdly, I joined the Army specifically so I can keep my feet on the ground. I hate flying, and I do my best to avoid it whenever I can.
What?
Why do you think I train electric types, Private? If it's in the air, I want it out of my face.
But you flew anyway.
Yeah, but I had to. If I hadn't, my brothers in arms would have been taken prisoner. And who knows how long it'd have been before they could come back home.
And she's finally realizing.
There's something my old XO used to tell me. I was face down in the mud. It was raining like hell, and lightning was crackling all down around us. I had just done 40 consecutive push-ups, and he was screaming at the top of his lungs to give him another 20. That's when I made the mistake of telling him something real dumb. Any guesses as to what I said, Private?
No?
Hell, Private, I said something dumb, not suicidal. Nah, I didn't say anything like that. I said, I can't. That's when my XO knelt down there in the mud with me, and for the first time since I met the bastard, he stopped screaming. He said, barely above a whisper, it don't matter if you can't, because you have to. Then that bastard stomped in the mud, splashed it all over my face, and told me to do another 20 for getting his boots dirty.
That sounds like hazing.
Maybe it was, but it taught me something real important that I took with me onto the battlefield. Private Green. It's amazing what you can do when you have no choice. But maybe I do still have a choice? Get serious, Private. Do you really think there's anyone in the school who you're going to convince to fly across an ocean to pick up a guy you like? Does everyone know about that? If you want this done, you're going to have to do it yourself. But I'm scared. I know what it's like to be afraid of flying, Private. But if you... Oh, I'm not actually scared of flying. I'm, well, afraid of the water. What? What? Water? Water? What sort of candy-ass sorry excuse for fear is that? Flying's terrifying. You're scared of water? Hey, water's totally terrifying. No, it goddamn isn't. When you're in the sky, you're just a thin piece of metal away from plummeting thousands of feet. What are you supposed to bump into in the water? Lily pad, a ducklet? You can swim, can't you? Maybe? I don't know. Then get your hydrophobic ass down to the recreation center right now and find out. This is not how you're supposed to deal with fears. And, wait, now? Do you have time to wait around to the end of the school day? You've got 10 hours before you need to fly, don't you? Get busy swimming, or get busy figuring out what you going to tell your squad mates when you come back without a pilot. Well, fine then, I will. I'll go to the recreation center right now then. You better, and I'll be telling your other professors you'll be out all day. So don't you come back unless you complete your mission. Fine, I will. I'm going. Are you sure? Get out! So that's my new Lieutenant Surge voice, because my throat is dying. Before you can think about what you're doing, you dash to the recreation center, throwing wide the door. See? There. See? It's just a pool. I can totally... I'm going to throw up. Oh. Just close your eyes. Pretend it's not there. You're being ridiculous, Leaf. It's just water. It's not even salt water. And the last time you tried to swim, you were completely fine. So open your eyes and just dip a toe in. Just do it, okay? Yep, that's not happening. Not today, not ever. Never. You stand there for what feels like hours, but must really only be minutes. All you can hear is the pounding of your heart as you attempt to take even one step closer to the pool. You are being ridiculous. Knowledge, however, does not correlate to action. So, like, are you gonna get in the pool or just kind of space out? Oh, it's Brock. Hey, Brock's the name. What's yours, little sis? Leaf. Sorry, who are you? Oh, I'm a man of many names, many faces. Some people call me the vagabond of love. Others call me that no-good hobo who needs to get a real job. Huh? Joke's on them. I've got a real job. I've got half a dozen real jobs. I'm just in between stages of my career at the moment. I prefer not to give myself too many labels, but for you, little sis, you can call me a misconnection. How old are you? 20? 25? I need to know how old you are before I decide whether to blow you off with some mild sarcasm or call the cops. Ooh, you cut me to the bone, little sis. It's Leaf. Leaf? Righteous. Some of my favorite plants are leaves. Yeah, I kind of got that impression. Anyway, I need to go find a pilot for a thing. If you could just, let me leave. Hey, Leaf. You're the one who's blocking the doorway. I tried to sneak out around you, but you were standing there rock solid like a statue. Oh, right. Well, you shift off awkwardly to the side. Here. Much obliged, Missy. Though I seem to have forgotten my way off the campus grounds. Perhaps you'd be a gentleman and escort me? Uh-huh. I'm not going anywhere alone with you. Leaf, I hate to point out the obvious, but we're already completely alone here. And based on how you were shivering at that water, this is a place with bad juju for you, no? Oh, so you were being a gentleman and trying to get me out of here then. Now you get it, little sis. Why are you still calling me a little sis? Force a habit, mi amiga. I grew up with 9 siblings in inner city Pewter. Pretty much everyone I talked to was a sibling. Wait, you grew up in Pewter City? I lived in Cinnabar. Cinnabar, no cap? No wonder then. I heard the evacuation efforts took days for some people. Were you? Yeah. Well, let me give you some straight shooting then. This water, nothing to worry about. Heck, I'm a rock type specialist, and I wouldn't think about twice about sending my Pokemon out to fight here. See this? Clean, chlorinated, safe. Deepest it goes, 9 feet. Besides, I'm a champion swimmer. In fact, I was even certified as a lifeguard at the Cerulean City Gym. Huh, and here I was thinking you were just a creepy old guy hanging around the pool to see some girls in their swimsuits. Well, I became a lifeguard for a reason. Of course. You ever see the Cerulean gym leaders? Daisy, Violet, and Lily? 3 of them. And they wear their swimsuits all the time, even during battles, man. yet to be there. Uh-huh. And I bet when someone nearly drowned because you were too busy ogling the gym leaders, you were more than happy to provide mouth-to-mouth. Oh no, you aren't supposed to do that for CPR anymore. Chest compressions only. Turns out mouth-to-mouth breaks up the rhythm. Oh. Anyway, no one's ever drowned on my watch. Although I had to swim out and rescue a few babes that seemed like they were really good swimmers. And then they would ask for mouth-to-mouth even though they were conscious and didn't need it. Kinda think I might be realizing something. Yeah, can you do that on your own time? I appreciate getting to be part of this moment of self-awareness or whatever, but there's a bit of difference between this pool and the water that I'm going to go into. Oh yeah? How much difference? About 700 trillion gallons difference? That's a bit of difference. What are you planning to do? Swim across the ocean? No, just fly over, but I'll be on a Pokémon. What do you got to worry about then? Huh? Pokemon's got you back. If Pokemon thinks it can't do something, it won't try. And they always underestimate their abilities. See what I mean? They play it safe. And that's why we trainers exist, to push them to their limit. So if the Pokemon even gets off the ground, you know you're good. But the water. What about the water, little sis? You're not touching it. You're not even going to be anywhere near it. Now, if you want to run back to your dorm and grab a swimsuit, I'll be the last guy to stop you. But I don't think you even need to consider the water's a factor. After all, if you fall off a Pokemon at a height something more than like 50 feet, you're probably not going to hit the water slowly enough to worry about the whole swimming part of it. Horizontal ellipsis. Was that meant to help me? Kinda, yeah. Maybe you should stick to lifeguarding. You're not much of a motivational speaker. No, I guess not. I guess you aren't secretly a pilot with lots of free time on your hands. Afraid not, little sis. I fly on my Pokemon once in a while, but nothing more than that. Yeah, I figured. He's a lucky guy. What? You're in love, little sis, I can tell. Nothing else would make a nice girl like you try to fly across an ocean while terrified of water. Where is he? I'm annoyed that he guessed it so easily. It's not love. He's a good friend. And he owes me a date. Doesn't change anything from where I'm standing. He's a lucky guy to have a friend like you. Man, back in the day, I did some real dumb stuff for the girls I liked. Heh, so I told you about how I became a licensed lifeguard so I could work at Cerulean Gym, right? Then I decided to become a Pokemon breeder because there was a girl I was traveling with that collected baby Pokemon like they were magnets. Then I became a doctor because there's a really durable nurse I had a bit of a thing for. And then I tried to become a police officer because there was cute Jenny who arrested me a few weeks earlier, but I failed the entrance exam. Then a few weeks after I learned how to sing and actually sold a couple albums, but turns out she didn't really like country. Oh, okay, so he did have a country accent. I was correct in my assertion. And then my last job was pretty much trying to impress a girl as well. Turned out she was more into contests than battling though. Wow, I thought the story was going to end, but it just kept going. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm pretty worldly. That's one word for it. Anyway, the point of all that is people do dumb stuff for the people they love. Or the people they're into, whatever. My goal has always been love, but on the way I learned how to love the journey. So see, even though my efforts have been marked by failure and despair at every heart-wrenching turn, I still achieved my goal. And if a guy like me can do it, so can you. Horizontal ellipsis. Fuck it. Fine, somehow, you've convinced me. Mainly the part about the water not even being a factor, but hearing about your screw-ups made me feel a little bit better as well, so thanks. The thanks of a beautiful woman are all I need, sis. God, he's doing the fuckboy face? That's disgusting, Brock. I'm going. She really grew up, huh? Crazy to think we'd see her again. Maybe we should stick around a bit longer. The school could do with a cooking club, couldn't it? Cool. Anyways, it's canon that Brock is a Radiohead fan.
And then that idiot said his stupid fat-ass Pikachu was gonna beat me next time.
Uh-huh. Did he?
Well, duh, because he had a type advantage. I still won most of the time.
Still whining about Schlepp, huh, Dragaso?
What's it to you?
I just thought you would have been more I just thought you'd have been more careful about what God damn it. I just thought you would have been a bit more careful about that. After what happened last time. Good lord.
Hey, wait.
It doesn't matter. We need to talk. Huh? We can make this work, but I'm going to need your help. I'm going to be the pilot,
but we need to leave during lunch. Now. And I've got a plan to get myself and Schlep back. Hit the rock eyebrow raise. I feel like I'm missing some context. Just come out with me to the garden. Normally, I'd say something like, so you're probably wondering why I've gathered you here today, but we don't have time for jokes like that. We need to do one thing and one thing only. I'm proud to announce the inaugural meeting of the Schlep Rescue Team. I'd kind of like an explanation as to why we're here, actually. What did I just... Fine. Schlep is back in Pallet Town. We're going to get him back. Uh-huh. All I told you is that he dropped out of Kobukan. How do you know he didn't just get a job somewhere in Inspira?
Yeah, actually, how do you know that? Are you just saying this entire time that idiot could have just been a couple miles away?
No, not a chance. I asked Ethan where he wanted to be on Sunday, and he said home. What does that have to do with anything? It's crazy, but Schlep and I are kind of like in sync. Oh, wait, that was yellow. Whoops. What does that have to do with anything? It's crazy, but Schlep and I are kind of like in sync. We end up at the same place all the time. Still, to bet so much on this. I'm confident I'm right, and if I'm not, I'll take the fall. No one else's. Don't think about falling. So, I don't hate this plan. Like I said, I'd like to get Schlep back as well, but isn't there a more sensible solution that we could try first? Any suggestions? Like a regular plane ticket?
Tried that. Nothing's going out and coming back soon enough.
We could maybe try to reserve a seat on a plane that's already fully booked and just hope for cancellation. But this plan, though it's crazier, I actually think has a higher chance of succeeding. Damn. Oh, wait. What about that one pilot student? Eartha or whatever.
We already asked her. God, can you come up with a single original thought?
Oh my god, I need to fucking drink water. Give me 1 second. Oh, okay, we're back. We're back, folks. Drank some water. Well, excuse me, princess. A Legend of Zelda cartoon reference. Hey, lay off.
Oh, like you're any better. You're just as much of an asshole as I am. People just like you because you pretend your insults are jokes.
What? Blue's sorry.
Don't speak for me.
I'm sorry. Damn, this is awkward. So, I can't help but notice we have about 24 hours until the quarter clashes begin. We really left it to the last minute, huh? We're students. Last minute desperation is when we're most productive. God knows that's true. I totally get that. Been there, and I don't want to rain on any parades, but I think we left it a bit too long. I mean, as far as I know, none of you have a Pokemon that can make that journey fast enough, right? Oh my god, we didn't tell Ethan.
What?
We didn't tell Ethan about Tia.
Damn, I was hoping that was a dream.
Okay, we don't have time to do this gently. Tia, rip the band-aid off.
What? Get a clue. She might be an airhead, but she's still a powerful dragon Pokemon. Think she's going to listen to some rookie trainer without Schlepp's bullshit powers?
No, I did not think about that. Hey, sweetie, could you show Ethan your true form, please? That means no. Yeah, got it. Hey, Ethan, this is gonna sound like a really weird question, but can you ask Tia to show her... Oh, can you ask Tia to show you her true form? Her true form? She's gonna keep her clothes on, right? Well, she'll keep the hat. This is the weirdest orgy I've ever been to. I'm sorry? Hey, Tia, think you could show me your true form? I think it'd be really helpful for figuring out what's going on. That means I think we got it, thanks. Huh? There she is. Okay, now it's the weirdest. Latias. Latias, huh? Can you get to Pallet Town fast enough? La. Alright, think I'm caught up. Really? That easily? Pretty much nothing phases me. My roommate has mind control powers. Okay, my classmate's a dragon. Sure, whatever. Anyway, we don't have time for me to lose my mind over this. What's the plan? I'm going to fly to Pallet Town on Tia's back. Strong start. Carry on.
When we get there, Schlepp and I are going to ride back on Tia. Oh, I'm sorry, Leaf, but Tia probably won't be fast enough to get back with 2 people on her. Too much to wait. I remember, but I think Tia can do it.
Yeah, why? What are you basing that on?
Remember what Instructor Claire said? She said dragon types rise to meet the demands of a challenge in front of them. Maybe you've never flown that fast before, but I believe you can when it matters.
And you know what a freak Claire is about dragon types. She says they can do anything.
Yes, but there's one more thing. A guy reminded me that Pokemon underestimate their capabilities. I'm sure Schlepp can get more out of her. Oh. What? What did she say? She said that Schlepp is already her trainer, and she thinks you're right, that her trainer can probably make her speed up, but not enough. That's fine. This is a 3-part plan. We need to delay the beginning of the quarter collages.
Oh yeah, sure. Let me just submit the paperwork and Are you insane?
No, I did a ton of research last night. The Greater Inspira area is meant to field 960 matches on Wednesday, starting at noon and ending at 8 p.m. We all know when our time slots are because Alder and Bruno told us during gym class. The problem is that we don't know when Schlepp is meant to battle, so we just need to delay the entire event.
Yeah, I'm sure you did the math. That's still a stupid plan. How do you think you're going to delay the quarter collages while riding across the ocean?
I'm not going to, but you are.
Yeah, you're crazy.
At least hear me out.
I'm not going anywhere.
Keep on flapping your jaws.
Unlike some people, I actually listen to the people around me, even if they're idiots.
Great. So, as I was saying, I did the math. Wednesday will field 960 matches across 8 hours. The event can only start when enough people field the first round of matches. Oh, Jesus. The event can only start when enough people to field the first round of matches show up. So about 20, assuming the arena can hold 10 battles at a time, like with the tryouts.
Uh-huh.
So here's what you do. Stand at the entrance to the battle hall and challenge anyone who comes your way to a battle. If they win, they get to go past you. And if they lose, then they need to run back to Inspire to heal. But I don't think it's likely they'll show up again after losing to you.
What do you mean?
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. Losing to you is seriously demoralizing.
Huh? What, just 'cause you think you're better?
No, calm down, Blue. It's not an attack. It's because of your trash talk.
Huh?
Whenever I battle with you in gym class or during our battle team meetings, I never get the idea that you like battling.
What are you talking about? I'm amazing at it.
That's not what I said. I said you don't like battling. I love it. I feel alive when I battle. To see the emotions on my opponent's face, to put myself through the pressure, to have to come up with a plan and then see that plan succeed or fail. That's what I love. But when I battle you, I feel like you don't battle for fun. You battle to embarrass, dominate, and humiliate your opponent. You battle to prove you're better.
And you think that'll stop people from getting into the battle hall?
Definitely. Just make sure you say, "Smell you later," after you win, and I bet some people who try to get in will just leave.
You're asking me to take on dozens of battles in a row.
What, are you expecting me to try and reverse psychology you? Like, I bet you can't do it? I know you can. You train all night. Janine practically had to pull you off of B during our last battle meeting.
Hey, she jumped on me.
I was talking about the battle.
I knew that.
What happened? Oh, fighting. Duh, not sex. Okay, we're good.
Isn't there something better I could be doing?
What would you be doing otherwise? Training, right? This is just training. Training against actual trainers. Think of it as a warm-up to your quarter Kolash match.
That's still a lot of battles, and I can't tap out till you get back.
There will be the same people that are attempting to compete. These will be the same people that are attempting to compete in the quarter Kolashes. Remember what Instructor Lance said? No battle team member has ever been eliminated in the first round of the quarter Kolashes. You can probably beat 99.9% of the people who show up here.
And if another battle team member shows up,
just let them by. There's less than 10 of us. The quarter Kolashes can't start with that small a number.
Makes sense so far. If I'm going to be battling dozens of people back to back, I'm going to need healing. Even if I one-shot those bozos, my mons will still get tired.
Yellow.
Will you help me do this?
Oh, yes, always, Blue.
Fine.
One sec. Oh my god. I'm dying right now.
Fine. One more thing. Your Dratini, Leaf.
Huh?
Let me borrow your Dratini when I'm battling.
Why?
Call it insurance if you want.
I believe the term is collateral.
Your Dratini is very powerful. Like, for a baby dragon, I've never seen one as strong as yours. I want to use it. If I'm fighting a dozen guys for you, I need every advantage I can get.
Dratini, are you okay with this? Dra. Alright, sweetie, if you want, but Blue's a good trainer, so you'll be fine. You lent Blue your Dratini.
Then I guess I'm doing this. Kinda funny. I bet so long.
Excuse me.
I spent so long trying to get into the battle hall. Now I've got to keep people from getting in. That's not the correct intonation I should have used with that. But those suckers aren't getting past me.
Yeah, hi, still here. I hate to blow a hole in the side of your theory, but the quarter clashes are an actual Kobucon-wide event. There's going to be official security and stuff. Oh, not quite. Huh? Miss Miriam told us that in the event of any emergency happening on school grounds, the town's own nursing department and students would be responsible for the response. It's the same for the security department. Damn, didn't know that. Didn't know that, Yellow, but that still doesn't put us in the clear. If Inspire Security isn't here, then we know who will be.
Wait, then that means... Damn it, the disciplinary committee is going to be on my ass. I can't afford to get on their bad side. Charon already said that he's keeping an eye on me.
And that's where you come in, Ethan. I'm not seeing it. You've got the same power, Phrenergy, as Schlepp does.
What?
I don't know for sure, but I can command Pokemon instantly, like Schlepp can, so maybe?
Goddamn, everyone but me, huh?
Anyway, I still don't see how this power is supposed to help me with the disciplinary committee. Just distract them. You can talk to them and drag them into a long conversation, because people like you. And because people like you, you can keep them there for a long time. It'll probably even take an hour or so for them to realize anything is wrong, so that's when you step in. Because people like me? Sure. I think maybe you weren't listening to Professor Oak. The entire point of Phrenergy is that people don't like me, or Schlepp. They just understand our feelings. So if I'm trying to trick or delay the disciplinary committee, they'll know. Like, I can lie, and even if people don't believe me, there's nothing they can do about it, and they just have to drop the issue. But that won't work against the DC. Heck, the moment I show up to their office, they'll probably just get the feeling that they should check out the battle hall. Horizontal ellipsis. Do you have any other suggestions? No, but I think I can do something. What? I can tell you what my plan is, but I think I might be able to distract the disciplinary committee. Why can't you tell us? Because it's a long shot, and I'll look really stupid if it fails. Tia believes in you. Yeah, I'm still processing that one of my classmates is a Pokemon.
2, actually.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, I'm kind of nervous about that, not gonna lie, but we're quickly running out of time. Lunch is almost over. If you're going to go, then... Yeah.
What are you going to do about the water, though?
Horizontal ellipsis. Tia, I'm sorry for acting jealously over Schlepp. Huh? A hug? She never saw me as a rival at all. This might have been easier if you did have some sort of grudge against me. Horizontal ellipsis. Tia, when I get on your back, I'm probably going to immediately ask you to let me off. I'm going to scream and maybe say some pretty awful stuff to you, so I need you to not let me off no matter what I say, okay? We need to see this to the end. She says she won't be able to hear you because of the wind anyway. Putting up the light screen will block wind for you, but reduce your own aerodynamics, so she's going to keep the area of effect as small as possible. Great.
And you're still trying to claim you don't speak Pokemon, huh?
I don't. Alright, we're actually leaving a little bit early. Unless we get massively delayed by running into, like, an airliner, we should be there tonight.
Yep.
You guys will play your parts, right?
Stop stalling. Get on the damn dragon.
Hey, you know, I was kind of thinking maybe we should see if we can book a plane ticket anyway, or... Oh, it's too late for that. Yep, you can these worms. Now lie in them. Hey, guys, this is kind of a dumb plan, isn't it? Shouldn't we just...
There she is. Oh, look at that smug little face. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, in the evening, you are no longer you. Wait. Luigi Jr. Oh yeah, so why did my levels reset? Or not the potential, but why did the cap reset? That's weird. Did my levels reset? Hold on. Let's take a look. Traits. What? Yeah, dark, poison. Okay, no, it didn't. It didn't reset my levels, so we're good. It's just why did the cap reset? That's not supposed to happen. Whatever. You stand in the middle of a field. A long tool is in your hand. You take a deep breath and you begin to dig. It's my mom. Horizontal ellipsis. Sweetheart. Horizontal ellipsis. Sweetheart? Horizontal ellipsis. Please, honey, talk to me. We don't have to talk about what happened. I just want to hear your voice. Horizontal ellipsis. Okay. Oh. Your mother hugs you for an uncomfortably long time before finally letting go. What are you doing, sweetheart? I'm becoming a farmer. A farmer, sweetheart? Yep. Couldn't hack it as a Pokemon trainer. Couldn't even keep my friends when I literally had a power that made it easier for me. What? So I'm giving up. Giving up Pokemon. Giving up ever having a social life. Giving up having a life, period. I'm becoming a farmer. Are you digging a pit? Yep. This is where I'm going to bury my hopes and dreams. And after that, maybe I'll plant some carrots here. Horizontal ellipsis. Wouldn't you rather use a shovel for this? Huh? It's just that you're using a hoe. A hoe isn't a very good tool for digging. I don't know what to do, Mom. I'm here to listen to whatever you want to say. And no matter what you say, I'll love you more than anything in the world. Grace Umaoka is a lousy Rhyhorn racer. I have my limits, young man. You know this house is an Umaoka family shrine. I met her daughter, you know. Grace's daughter? What? Yep. What was she like? She's pretending to be Colossian and likes conspiracy theories. Oh. I was running a student council election. Your mother waits patiently for you to continue your story. It takes a while. When I was up there, I just finished giving my last speech. The only thing left was the voting. And then, someone I thought was a friend, he told everyone about Phrenergy. About what, sweetheart? You don't know? I kind of figured you would. I've apparently got this power that makes people and Pokemon understand my feelings better. Old Man Oak told me about it. It's called Phrenergy, and he wanted to see what its effects were like on large groups of people or other Pokemon. I know it's hard to believe, Mom, but I promise I'm telling the truth. I believe you. That easily? You're my darling baby boy, Schlep. From the first moment I held you in my arms, I knew I would love, trust, and believe in you, no matter who or what you became. My only fear was when you went off to some big city school that you'd come back embarrassed of a simple country girl like me. Mom! You embrace your mother tightly, tears streaming down your face. It's alright, sweetheart. I'll be alright. Or it'll all be alright. Let's see. You sit there with your mother for quite a while as you slowly tell the story of your past month at school. I'm so sorry you had to go through all that alone.
It's my bad, really. I should have told you about this a long time ago. What? What would you have told me to do if I had told you as soon as I found out? I would have told you to trust your heart, but if you didn't know what to do, I would have told a couple close friends. Then, based on how they reacted, I'd start making it more public, maybe faster or slower. Old Man Oak told me not to do that, though. Dr. Samuel is an extremely smart man. Whenever he starts talking, I'm still trying to figure out what he was saying in the last conversation we had. But he's a darn fool when it comes to people. Anyone could have told him this would happen if he tried to keep it a secret. Secrets just hurt people. The people you're keeping the secret from, and the person that's keeping the secret. Yeah, in hindsight, I really should have known that. Maybe I'm just as oblivious to people as Old Man Oak is. No, sweetheart, you're an incredibly empathetic and intuitive young man. You're just immature and inexperienced. Didn't you have me when you were like 16? Well, yes, but I never claimed to be more mature than you at the same age. Heavens knows I made my mistakes back in the day. But you, my baby boy, have never been counted amongst them. Where do I go from here? I really don't want to be a farmer. You don't have to be a farmer, sweetheart. I can't tell you what to do, Angel, only that you should follow your heart. What do you want to do? Yes, I want to be the very best like no one ever was. You're so much like your father. What would Dad do in this situation, Mom? Oh, he'd almost certainly run back into danger. Every challenge he'd ever faced, he faced with courage, right up to the end. What happened? You don't remember? Maybe I did, back in the day, but we don't ever talk about him, so I guess I forgot. That's odd. We don't often talk about him, that's true, but I could have sworn you'd remember. Remember how you took his last name after he passed away as a way of remembering him? Yeah, I remember that. It was after the funeral, like 2 months after. Sorry, Mom. I guess my memory isn't as good as I thought it was. Oh, it's all right, dear. It was a very scary and sad day for everyone. It was the day of the Cinnabar eruption, remember? You were out playing with your friend when we felt an intense heat wave coming from the south. We saw the magma pouring out of the volcano in the south just a few moments later. Your father knew that the people in Cinnabar couldn't afford to wait for the Coast Guard to arrive to evacuate, so he grabbed his polywhirl and rushed out there to be a hero, sweetheart, and that he was. I tried to stop him briefly. I asked him to think about his son, about me, how we needed him, and he asked me to think about the sons and wives of the people he could save. For a while, I hated him. But that's just the sort of man he was. He never cared what people thought of him, or what might happen to him, as long as he was doing the right thing. He wanted his Poliwhirl to be your first Pokemon, you know. But I suppose if that happened, then you wouldn't have found Luigi Jr. What's the right thing in this situation? What scares you more, darling, the fire or the water? Huh? If you go back there, people will be scared of you. You'll have to constantly explain yourself to everyone you come across. You'll have to ask for forgiveness over and over, even though you've done nothing wrong. You'll have to beg Dean Drayden to let you back in. We still don't know how you'll pay for the school. Some people will blame you for their problems, even years down the line. You're not making this sound appealing. Is there a but to this? No but, sweetheart. That's the fire you'll be walking into. Or you can stay here. Go back to your room. I'll take care of you, honey, and I'll never say another word about this unless you want me to. After a while, the pain will dull, but there will be nights when you remember what might have been, and water will pour from your eyes. Jeez, Mom. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm just trying to be realistic. No, I mean, geez, you've got away with words. Didn't you want to be an English teacher? Yes, but if I had a teacher's salary, I'd be making even less than what I do now. This call center job might suck, but at least I can do it remotely. If I go back, I'm going to miss the first round of the quarter quilashes. Participation is mandatory, and I don't think I can even graduate without participating. Can you graduate without paying? Touchy.
I think it's pronounced touche. Ugh, I really made a dumb decision. Running away like that probably just convinced everyone that Charon was right. If I hadn't frozen, then maybe I could have explained the truth at least. I would have had a real shot of turning the tide. None of that, my boy. There's no could or would worth talking about. All that matters is what you can and will. I'm sorry. I know we couldn't afford the flight back here. Never mind the flight back there. We couldn't afford the school, darling. A couple flights is nothing. Just like we always have, we'll figure something out. I've been taking on more hours, actually. How am I the luckiest son in the world? So, should I book you a plane ticket? I guess so. Wonderful. It's already done. What? Please, you're my son and the son of your father. There was never a doubt in my mind that you would spring back up. And if you didn't, it's only a small fee to cancel the flight back. Geez, Mom, when does it take off? I'm afraid... Oh, sorry. I'm afraid the soonest I could get a flight, I could... fucking hell. I'm afraid the soonest I could get a flight I could actually afford brings you back on Friday early in the morning. Well, I'll still be there for the last day of the quarter lashes then. Let's spend tomorrow together. Perhaps we could go out to the beach and fish for a bit. I still have your old rod. That piece of junk? All I ever catch with that thing are Magikarp. True, but you catch Magikarp every time, don't you? Guess so. Now, come inside, darling. I've put meatloaf in the oven, and after that, maybe we can kick our feet up and put on an old Diantha movie. Here we go. You are watching a movie together with your mother. It's an older drama that you've practically memorized every line of at this point. 4 boys are walking on railroad tracks. Again, a callback to Gen 1 and I guess the Gen 3 remix. When you talk to the TV at your house, it says 4 boys are, it's like the movie is playing 4 boys are walking on railroad tracks, which is a reference to Stand By Me. In fact, just about every TV in, I think either every TV or just about every TV in the player's home in all the main series Pokemon games are all playing a movie, and it's all just a reference to a different movie. Suddenly, wait a minute. Do you hear that? Isn't that just a part of the movie? No, I recognize that sound. It's... Oh my god! Language, dear. What the fuck was that? Mom? I swear, if some drunkard fell into our compost heap again. You emerge out into the crisp night air, and though the stars and moonlight though the stars and moon light up everything quite queerly enough for you to see, you cannot see straight because the sun and moon the stars and the moon, they light it up queerly. Get it? Because gay? It's really funny, you guys. Anyways, and though the stars and moon light up everything quite clearly enough for you to see, you cannot believe your eyes. There she is. You're completely speechless as your mind races, trying wildly to come up with some reasonable explanation for Leaf standing in front of you now. Schlep, I'm here to take you back to Kobucon. Oh, I know. Look at the face. Oh, God. I love the mom's face. I love Delia's face right there. That's a beautiful face right there. The little expression she's making. Oh, I definitely need to see this. I know it's easier to give up on the world, okay? I get it. But you can't. I never give up. Never. And that means my friends aren't allowed to give up either. Schlep, I can't even begin to imagine what you're thinking up there. And I should have done something at the time. I should have done more. But I'm here now because I care about you. A whole heck of a lot, okay? You're not alone in this. And I want you to help you find your way back to Kobucon. You might think you're alone and that everyone wants you gone. That's not true. I talked to Oak. I get what Phrenergy is really about now. And there's a whole bunch of us who want you back. Me, Tia, even Blue is helping us, kinda. Also Ethan. The point is, you haven't been abandoned. Some people probably won't let this go, but you, it's your life, and they don't like you, fuck them. We've done everything we can, and we've come up with what is honestly a really solid plan. We can get you back to Kobucon before the quarter lashes, but if you're going to get back there in time, you need to leave now. And on top of that, you still owe me a date, and I don't see any malls in Pallet Town. And I'm not taking no for an answer because, okay. What? Okay. You're talking and you're agreeing to go? Just like that?
Yep. You cast a quick glance behind yourself, where your mother is hiding behind a barrel near the front door. I can't believe Leaf came all the way out here. At least, the least I can do is not tell her I was already convinced. Oh, okay. You sure you don't want me to say the rest of my speech? Nah, I think you've covered it God damn it. Nah, I think you've covered most of it already. Oh. Wait, no. What's your damage, Leaf? This is good. Quick question. How'd you get here? Oh, right. You can come out now. Okay, Leaf, I like men. Hardy har, I'm not talking to you. Then who? Latios. This answers none of my questions, and just rather... God damn it. This answers none of my questions, and in fact raises further questions. Really, you don't recognize her? Oh, wait, I know. Here you go, sweetheart. Just keep it safe on the ride, just like I said. Seriously? Did Tia's hat get stolen again? No. Maybe you should, put up the illusion, sweetie? La. Oh. Also, in this playthrough, I spent a lot of time learning Jotonian sign language, because I kind of figured something was going to happen. This answers none of my questions, and just raises further questions. Okay, you really have to go soon, so here's the gist. Tia is a powerful dragon-type Pokemon that can fly to Kobukan before noon tomorrow. We are Pokemon? Yep, I am. But you can talk and write and, do all sorts of human stuff. Aw, thank you. I've been trying really hard for a really long time. Wait, that's a... No, that's not really, but... Maybe a real long time? I don't know. I was pretty surprised too. I've heard about some Pokemon that use illusions to live as people and can even talk, but I never thought I'd meet one. And I thought they were dark type anyway. But there's a Pokemon attending our school, and she's a trainer, and aren't the implications of that massive? Never mind the fact that she's a Pokemon. Never mind she's the fact I'm a... God damn it. Never mind that she's the fact of... God damn it! Never mind that she's... Never mind the fact that she's a Pokemon I've never seen before, meaning she must be mythical. Yeah, I get this is kind of mind-blowing thing to realize, but there's not much we can do about it right now. You need to get back to Kobukan, right? And maybe when you're there, we can, I don't know, tell Professor Oak about Tia. Or not? Okay. Tia, you can definitely fly us back? You aren't tired or anything? I'm not even a little bit tired. Alright, I trust you. Sweetheart? Whoa, who's that? That's my mom. Mom? You're Mrs. Schlapp? Oh, no. I'm Miss Sugimori. Mr. Schlapp was his father. Oh, named after Ken Sugimori. Got it. Oh, and you must be Leaf. I've heard quite a bit about you. Oh, really, huh? What did you hear? Only good things. Anyway, it looks like you're going to be quite busy flying soon, so I love you, my champion. It's going to be a difficult time going back, or I'm sure of it. But I know, even more than that you can overcome it. You'll always make me proud no matter what you do. I love you, Mom. And I you. Oh, and Leaf? Yes? Take care of my boy. He's not used to the big cities yet, and there's a lot of people there who will try to take advantage of his good nature. Oh, of course. Horizontal ellipsis. You two might want to be a bit more discreet about the little dragon girl if you're trying to keep her a secret. Noted. Now, I don't want to overstay my welcome between you two, but are you both planning on riding the little dragon girl back to Kobukan? I guess so. What? It won't work. We're too heavy, Schlepp. Wait, so you... I'm not going back. You gave up your slot just for me? Schlepp, I know we only met a month ago, but I knew this was the right thing to do. You and I, none of that matters now. Or, none of that now. There's a simple solution to this. Huh? I'm going to look around in the attic. Don't go anywhere. Oh, she has a Ditto! She has a ditto. Is that why? So, what were you going to say? Nothing.
There, I knew she was around here somewhere.
And your mother's hand is an old, dusty Pokeball that you've never seen before. Mom, what's that?
This is a good friend of mine.
Oh, Jigglypuff. Okay. The balloon Pokemon because it weighs less? But what's the plan here? Is this just like Kirby just inhales a bunch of air and she's just gonna like float along? She's gonna spam. No. She's gonna spam side B and she's gonna like puff. She's gonna hit pound and she's just gonna fly across the ocean. That's what she's gonna do.
Oh my god, she's adorable.
Mom, I didn't know you had a Jigglypuff.
Yes, I raised this darling from an Igglybuff. But she'd be another mouth to feed if I let her roam around the house like Luigi Jr. does. So I'm afraid keeping her in her Pokeball was the best option I had. They don't get hungry in their balls after all. But it's unfair to her But it's unfair to her to expect her to just live in my attic forever, so I think this would be an excellent opportunity to give you the Jigglypuff. Oh, Mom, I'm talking to Leaf, sweetheart.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much, Miss Schlop, but I'm not sure how this will help. Oh, it's quite simple. Oh, it's a quite simple little trick. My Jigglypuff is especially rubbery. You see, she's like a little gumball. When you give her the command, she'll inflate, becoming much lighter. In fact, she'll weigh less than nothing. When I was a little girl, she used to be able to carry me high up in the air. Your grandfather used to raise hell about that, Schlep. He thought Jigglypuff would carry me off. Oh, dude, Elliot's playing Among Us? Dude, no way. Among Us! So, if I just hold Jigglypuff and she puffs up, we'll be lighter? Yes, much lighter. Your weight, at least, should be fairly cancelled out. Though you'll need to let her take her breaks every once in a while to deflate and stretch herself out. Mom, thank you so much. Well, I didn't want this lovely Well, I didn't want this lovely young woman sacrificing her own shot at Kobukan for you. But I appreciate you were willing to for my son Leaf. Believe me when I say I know. Better than anyone else, why you would. Thanks, Misugi Mori. I promise I'll take good care of you, Jigglypuff. Yours now. Goodbye, you two. I hope to see you again soon, perhaps with better news next time. That they're getting married! Ah! Anyways. Okay, we need to get you on Tia. You're bigger than she is, so you'll have to kind of hunch over. Keep your head down, lie as flat as possible, keep your arms around her neck, and... Wait, how are you going to fit on? Well, I think we'll just have to scooch really close together. Even with Jigglypuff, though, I'm not sure Tia's big enough to carry both of us. Hey, don't say that. Huh? Tia thinks the world of you. You're a Pokemon trainer, and she's a Pokemon. If you make her doubt herself, she probably won't be able to do it. You've got to encourage her, cheer her on, and assure her that she'll be fine. Come on, will that even make a difference? I'm not exactly in the most motivational mood right now. Schlep, I just flew across an entire ocean to grab you. Now that I'm here, I have to fly back, but coming here was voluntary. Mostly. If you can't muster up the gumption to cheer on the adorable dragon girl who also flew across an ocean to grab you, then I don't know what to tell you. Adorable dragon girl? You sure turned around on her fast. Yeah, realizing she wasn't even trying to get in your pants made me reevaluate a couple of things. She thought I was what? It's a phrase that means, I know what it means, but you're human. That's forbidden love. Fair, but she didn't know you were Pokemon, remember? Oh, right. Anyway, I get the message. Alright, we should probably head back. Yeah, will you two be fine? Neither of you are too tired or like hungry, are you? My stomach is pretty upset actually, but... Here we go. La. Hey, not again. I can get on you myself this time. I have some energy bars in my back pocket. It was pretty much all I ate for my first 2 days back here. If my stomach ever settles down, I might take you up on that. Hey, you've still got one thing you need to do, right? Huh? Leaf nods at your shoulder. Confused, you put your hand up and realize Luigi Jr. is on your shoulder. A feeling so familiar that you don't even think about it. Oh, right. Hey, Luigi Jr., I know you don't like going in your Pokeball, but you really need to, okay? I get why you don't want to go in. You think that if I can't see you, I'll forget about you. I promise, buddy, that will never happen, okay? You're my friend. Always. I can't and won't forget about you. So I need you to go back into your Pokeball for a few hours, alright? And then, when we're back at school, if I can somehow resume a normal school life, I'll need you to stay in your Pokeball so I can bring you to classes, okay?
I promise, buddy. Together forever. Luigi Jr.'s heart shifts as his relationship with you evolves from slightly less lazy rat to obedient rat. Wait, buddy, did something about you just change? Luigi Jr. will now patiently wait in his Pokeball whenever you need him to, but don't forget him to let him out for walkies. Alright, and now we have to play Stack the Humans. Let's do this. Right, come on out, Jigglypuff. Cutie, get in my arms. I've got a really important job for you, okay? You begin the unenviable process of trying to figure out how you and Leaf will both rest on Tia's back. Thankfully, you find that if you sort of sit straight with your legs in front of Tia's forelegs, you can maintain your balance relatively easily. Tia's fur-like feathers seem to suck you in, curling around you and securing your position on her back. Relatively painless, all things considered. Leaf, however, is a different task altogether. What? You want me to sit where? Look, I'm kind of embarrassed too, but your two options are being held in Tia's hands, hanging off the bottom, or on my lap. I can't maintain my balance if I scoot forward, and you have a smaller profile, so you should be in the front. But I'm not ready. This is such a big step. I don't remember first base being riding a dragon together for 8 hours. It'll probably be more than 8. I mean, it was 8 when it was just me, and although your mom's Jigglypuff will reduce our weight, I don't know if it'll make up for you. Then we should really get going. Come on, don't think about it. I mean, I'm wearing a skirt? So? Well, fine. Fine. I don't care. Why should I care? I've been flirting with you for like a month. This is what I want. So yeah, I don't care. Saying so, Leaf swings a leg over Tia and mounts her, sitting squarely on your lap as you grab tighter to Tia's neck. A moment later, you suddenly realize why Leaf's choice of attire seemed to matter so much to her. Ah, I get it now. Oh, do ya? It's like, Drake? Where's the door hole? You were supposed to cut it out with the power saw. Why did you wear a skirt? I wasn't thinking, alright? My only other outfit has an even shorter skirt, and it doesn't have any tights. Tia, why are you taking so long? Can't you start flying? Latias? Yeah, you can go. La. Tia, please go. I can't take much more of this. You soar into the sky, Tia chirping merrily. At first, the wind speed is intense and your teeth chatter from the cold. In a moment, though, you begin to see a pale pink shield of light form around you, and you gradually warm up as the land beneath you rushes by at unimaginable speed. Here we go! Oh god, how long have I been going for? 2 hours. I think, honestly, I'm just gonna go until we get back to Kobucon. Assuming something happens. Assuming we do get back to Kobucon in time. And then we'll probably end the episode there. Wow, you're really fast, Tia. What? What's wrong? She was much faster when it was just the two of us. Thank you. Huh? Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate what you've done, both of you. Hey, you would have done the same thing for us. Would I have? Would I have flown across an ocean to grab someone I'd have every reason to distrust? I don't know. I don't know how far I'd go for a friend. I'd like to think I'd go to the stars, but you look up at the stars, and they look down at you. But I don't know. Hey, Tia? I'm really sorry for standing you up on Sunday. I'm sure you were really upset and wondered if you did something wrong. So let's spend this time now making up for it, right? I guess I can probably figure out what you were going to tell me, huh? Wow, a Latias. I never heard of a Pokemon called Latias before. Based on your moves, you're a Dragon Psychic type, huh? I can tell you really fast. I mean, just look at the ground, right? Zoom. But I wonder, just how fast can you go? It's just, we're kind of in a massive rush, you know? So I'd be really interested in seeing your absolute top speed. Not to the point of, like, hurting yourself, of course. It's just, you know, we're going so fast already. I'd be really impressed if you could go even faster. Tia flaps her wings as you grab on tighter to her down, and a tremendous tailwind starts to blow from behind, pushing you along at a much faster clip. Nice going, Skippy. Knew you could do it. This was part of your plan too, huh? Sure, but I'm only admitting that because it worked. I'm sorry I ditched you too. Hey, don't apologize for that. That wasn't your fault. That wasn't even close to your fault. I'm expressing sympathy, not culpability. Well, good. Good, because you did nothing wrong. I don't know if the rest of the school will agree with you. Maybe they won't, but that's fine. I know you have a good heart. You'll win them back. Why me, Leaf? Out of all the students in this school, all your friends, why are you going so far from me? Because your mind control powers compel me to, oh Dark Master. Excellent, my thrall. You have done well. You have done well, my bidding. Dork. Well, first of all, this is nothing compared to what I'd do for Rosa. If Charon stood up there and said she had mind control powers, I would have stormed the stage, hung, drawn, and quartered him. Graphic. But serious answer, I don't know. I guess you were my first friend at Kobucon, and I was coming off of a bit of a dry spell of having friends, honestly. Is that right? A popular girl like you? To be honest, I wasn't really popular until Kobucon. Huh. I don't know. It's just kind of nice that we've got each other, right? Two people who came here, friendless, and became each other's first friend. Oh, you weren't my first friend. What? Yeah, before I met you, I met Silver, Brawley, and Faulkner. But did they make an official friendship pact? Can't say they did. Then I'll make one with you right now, to make this official. I, Leaf, Gracidia Green, promise to be your friend until the very end, no matter what. I will always be there for you. Thanks. Oi, dork, you're supposed to say one back. Alright. I, Schlep Sugimori Schlop, promise to be your friend until the very end, no matter what. I will always be there for you. Cool. Oh, she's blushing like crazy. Well, that kind of killed 10 minutes. What are we going to do for the next 8 hours? It'll probably be closer to 13, actually. Sheesh, at least it's faster than the plane. Oh my god, don't tell me. What's going to happen? I need to know. You are no longer you. Okay, so this seems like a stopping point for now. Okay, so as captivating as this story has been, I think I'm gonna have to end off the episode here. Fret not, dear viewer, for I will record more of them soon. I have the next few days off of school and work, so I will have all of the time in the world. But yeah, thank you all for watching. This has been a really fun return to form with such a lovely game. I hope to see you all again soon.